man, it has been one of those days. I have thrown in the towel for today. No, I'm not deleting the apps. No, I'm not quitting or whatever. But for today, I'm done. And I just wanted to talk about that today on when you think you should throw in the towel and how to have a good balance with that. So, usually when you have a crappy day or a crappy first part of your shift, then if you stay out, like, it's going to get better. It's going to average out and you're going to have an okay day overall. But if you're going to continually push yourself like that and grind and not take care of your mental health, then, you're going to burn out. So I think it's very important for us as gig workers sometimes to just be like, hey man, this sucks, and just take a break. So that's what I'm doing today. I've been out for 4.5 hours. I started during the lunch shift. I'm running 4 apps and I've made a grand total of $40. So less than $10 an hour. It has been not great. And kind of what's pushed me towards this as well is that the whole past week has been not great as well. DoorDash glitched on me the last time I was out and just booted me off of my whole 9-hour shift I had scheduled. Of course, I waited around, tried to make the most of it till they said, I could come out again. It was busy at 2:00, the slow time. And I literally waited for a half an hour and didn't get a single offer from DoorDash. Of course, I have lots of other apps at my disposal, and I don't know. It was just a rough day. I literally didn't. I mean, they send me some offers, but none of them were more than $1 a mile. So I was like, I threw in the towel that day as well. So one of the reasons I'm actually talking about this is because I see a lot of YouTubers out there talking about grinding, getting that bag, setting goals, and chasing it, whatever. Which for the most part is great. Don't get me wrong. But I just feel like it can get toxic really quick if you're not careful. And so for example, not even related to food delivery, but in my last job, I was an AT&T sales rep, in retail actually. And, the management was very strict about hitting your goals and stuff. And it's like, if you had a bad day, it's like, oh, well, what did you do wrong? When, it wasn't anything I did wrong. It's just, there was only 10 people came into the store. Oh, well, why didn't you sell to one of them? Well, most of them have already been here and they've seen me before and they completely ignored me, or they shut me down, or, it's like sometimes things are out of your control. And if we get so locked into our goals and whatever, and we're like, oh, well, why didn't I do this? I just feel like sometimes you can get into a really bad headspace. And that's why I think it's so important to take these breaks for your mental health, because otherwise you're going to be kicking yourself, being like, why can't I make this work? Well, it doesn't work for everyone all the time. And so I think it's just important to take a reality check sometimes. And that's kind of why I wanted to talk about this too. So just kind of keep that in mind, that sometimes it sucks and you just need to take a break, and that's okay. You'll try again tomorrow. As long as you're not quitting every day, then you're going to hit your goals and you're going to be good. You're going to continue to grow as long as you're serious about it. So I just, don't take it too lightly, but don't take it too seriously. Have fun doing it, because otherwise it's not, honestly, I don't think it's for you if you can't find that balance. I wish I had a better way to speak to how to do that, but really everybody has to figure that out on their own. Yeah. But again, I do think it is really about balance, because on one hand, we do need to take care of ourselves. Some days are just not it. You gotta throw in the towel. You gotta be done. You gotta give yourself a break, mental check, focus on other things. If you have other ways to make money, or other things to focus on. For me, that's working on wedding things. That's making videos. That's I'm selling some things and, you know, focusing on that. As long as you can still be productive, I think it's smart to do that. But on the other extreme as well, if you're doing that all the time, then you're not going to make any money. You're just going to quit anytime it gets hard, and you're not going to be able to push yourself. And you're just going to, I mean, you're not going to hit your goals, whatever you're doing this for, if you're doing it part-time. For me, it's full-time, so it's even a harder balance because I'm like, man, I got to pay my bills. But I can't sit out here, you know, for less than $10 an hour all the time. You know, I gotta put my energy elsewhere. So it's not, there's no ultimate tip that I can give you on how to determine that. You know, sometimes you just gotta bite the bullet, and sometimes you just gotta, you know when to keep going, or know when to call it quits. So, but I just think with this work particularly, it's really easy to fall in an unhealthy cycle of either overworking yourself or underworking yourself, especially if you do this full time. So yeah, I just wanted to talk about that and maybe start a discussion down in the comments on how you guys determine that, because I'd love to hear what you guys think. Always do. But yeah, I just wanted to bring it up again because I know some other people had talked about it recently, and you know, burnout is real. And if we're not taking care of ourselves, then, you know, we won't be able to last, you know, more than 3 months in this. I have just been doing this for about a year now, and I can tell you, you got to take care of yourself. So I think that's about what I've got for today. Again, let me know down in the comments how you guys determine if you're just going to grind it out, do a 12-hour shift, make $100 because you need to, or if you are pretty liberal with giving yourself breaks. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.